Good afternoon everyone, it's Digit here and welcome back for more anime reviews to share with all of you out there. Today's film, which is a very interesting Kuji, but this time we will not call this film Ichiban Kuji because this Kuji film you may not know from this elsewhere in Japan, right? Because this is a little bit different. This is from mainland China. As you can see closely, right over there, those words are in simplified. Instead of calling it Ichiban Kuji, we call it Ichiban Sho in China, but they have made their own Ichiban Sho a few years ago with different themes, different animes, Disneys that most of you may not know about or might not know because we are used to seeing it a lot in Japan. Like instead of Ichiban Kujis, there's a lot of Kujis of the Ichiban Kofre, the Happy Kuji, Sega Kuji, those kinds of stuff. But for China, they're stepping up a little level. Around a few years ago, they made their own Ichiban Sho, which is right here. And I got to admit, some of their Ichiban Sho themes are actually very unique. So last year, there was a Digimon theme that's also like from this artist. Because this is the second time that this artist made a collaboration of this style, which I'm not familiar, but the artist's name is Kayo Huraguchi. This time he made is the circus theme, the Circus Party quilt. The moment I saw these prices like on Twitter, that's like 2 months ago, they're really adorable. And to be honest, from the previous Kujis in Japan, the Digimon prices are not that captivating for me, like not that wow factor. But when I saw this one and the one from last year, they're really adorable. Like I was wondering how come my top favorite anime of all times, the Ichiban Kuji, kind of make as a kawaii as what China is doing. So I'm going to give this an applause to the Ichiban Sho. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe they leveled up, and hopefully that maybe they could put some Kujis like in the Ichiban Sho to here in Hong Kong. Hopefully, fingers crossed for that. So anyways, let's get through to the theme right over here for you all Digi fans out there. So I can only record this in 1 hour because I need to go out and then mail one of these goodies again. Out of the 5 prices I directly buy, not pull them, because in Hong Kong here, they don't have the Ichiban Shos, but very few for now, which I encountered a few days ago when I was in Mongkok walking around. There's only a few, but sadly no Digimon like this or from last year, like the same theme as this one. So all the prices list, which I will put it right here on the photo, all the way from the A price to the H price, which I'm not going to say all of them because it's going to be featured over here, but not all of them. So I want to give a huge thanks to the Hong Kong seller from Carousel, of course keep it low private, for sending a lot of these that he played quite a lot while going to China. And because of that, I managed to get some of the goodies. That's going to be mostly for my cosplay friends. That we did a photo shooting for the Digimon 02, which I have not posted yet, but stick to now to the prices over here. So we'll be going first to the lowest price. So I kind of need to stand up to show you. So the H price are this very durable acrylic stand or the swinging acrylic stand. You may see there's actually 3 ways. 1, you can stand over here with the bases. Number 2, you can actually make it as a keychain. Or number 3, because it's a swinging acrylic, so just put this character attached to this area or one up here, and then it will swing. That is really cute, very adorable. And so this is technically like a 3-in-1, and you can actually choose, which is written down here. So I can read a little simplified words, so you can actually choose, but they're like very limited. So first get, first reserve, something like that. So here's the signature from Kayo right over here, his signature. And then this one, that's going to be along with my friend that I'm going to ship this a bit later, or mail it later, my bad, which is the Patamon. Oh yes, and I forgot that the H price has total of 8 kinds. Yep, 8 kinds. So right here you can see Patamon right over here, and he's super adorable as well. So it's almost the same theme, like the same background as the one for Telmon. So let me go this one downwards, so just being careful. Except for the colors are different, but generally it's just the characters is different. So there's also Agumon, Gabumon, while the other characters or the Digimons are actually together with Agumon, Gabumon, Patamon, and Telmon, which I have no idea why, but I was just surprised for the rest of it for they're actually tag along with this other 4 Digimons that's very popular. So these are the H prices. Now we move on to the F price, which is, the G price are the towels, which is not my interest, and there's total of 10 kinds. You can also choose them, but out of all the prices, only the F price, like the smaller prices, you cannot choose because it's actually random. So it's in the box right here, so it's totally random. So flip it to the back, you will see there is all of this F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you will get either one of these 5 Digimons. So because the seller was really nice and generous, because I'm buying a lot from him, he just opened the box for me and just remove it and show me that he actually has Gabumon, Piyomon, Patamon, and Telmon, and I just told him that I would choose Gabumon and Patamon for my cosplay friends, because my friend and her other friend, they like Gabumon and Patamon. So here are the card holders for the F price. So the background theme are the same right over here as pink at the background, and then at the back you can see it's covered like that with the other paper just to protect it. And this is really a nice decor for them, and I hope that they'll love it once it reaches to their place, like before Chinese New Year, because Chinese New Year, the post office will be closed until February 13, like, well, next day before Valentine's Day. And these two are the F prices. Lastly but not least, one of the top 4 prices out of the A to G price, and then the last one price, which is this D price, which I like, and is this the blanket, because it's translated down there in simplified word. So you can see it's a shawl, but it doesn't really show the size of it. I'm positive that it's actually kind of big, and it's like those kinds of other Kuji shawls that you may know from the Pokemon, I think from that. And then there's actually more of those kinds of shawls. Oh, even the Sanrios, those kinds, the Sanrio Kujis and etc. So I'm not going to open this, and because it's easy to get damaged because of the fluffiness, you can see the fur, so it's easy to get dirty. So this is actually a perfect time to use this one during winter, though not here in Hong Kong right now, because currently it's a little bit hot-ish and coldish, so it's feeling like an autumn. But before Chinese New Year, it's going to turn cold, so the weather here is kind of mixed up once again, even here at the back. So because this is a circus theme, you can see most of the background will be a circus. So just to give you the closer look how it looks like overall, and of course the major theme that you may notice of the color theme are in purple. Overall, these prices are very kawaii, or rather I should say it, 好可愛啊，真係好可愛. So that's why I'm just really happy that the Ichiban Sho is actually making a lot of these prices, but it's just sadly that they don't put these like in other countries. It's just very exclusive, only in China and in Taiwan, and very few of the Ichiban shows, very few, like Sanrio for now, that what I know, it's here in Hong Kong, but not like Digimon, my favorite, or the Pokemon, but we'll try to see how it goes. So there's actually one star I even asked, like, will they ever bring some stocks that's from China to have their Ichiban Sho like shipped here to Hong Kong. Like if it's really popular, then maybe they may try to ship some goods and then their prices, then bring it here to Hong Kong like that, as long it's safe and not as crazy expensive, because now with this, well, I have to repeat again, this and inflation problematic now that we have to deal. Not many of us wants to draw a lot, unless if we're super rich, we can spend as much as we want. But with my situation, the inflation is actually a huge impact on me right now. So this time around, I try not to spend too much and only spend what I really need. Even that means lowering down my expenses on the Kujis and only play Kujis that's really worth spending on, like the one I did for the Pokemon Kuji a few days ago. That's one of the few Kujis that I'm really willing to spend on. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the day of me reviewing this very first time Ichiban Sho, Digimon Adventures, Circus Party, and feel free to comment down on this video which one of these prices do you like the most, either on this set over here or from this price lot that you have seen on the photo just a few minutes ago. And you want to see more of these unique kinds of prices, Kujis or not, feel free to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and I will see you all in the next video.